Okay, there we go. So that guy, two people came in. One was severely wounded and passed on because he had a arrow through the lung. And the other guy says, hey, he's got two buddies out there. They were chased off. They had a combat with another company of the White Dragon, and they lost. And he ran away with his partner, and his other two buddies went off to the west. So he believes that they're stuck out there, and he wants to rescue them, bring them here.
Okay, so we got to go find them.
He says he has a general direction off to the west. He said they ran off way to the west because the White Dragon armies are not going that far to the west. Let me bring up the main map.
So how far away does he think his friends are that he needs us to help with?
Just, not far, because they ran on foot. And it was like, an hour ago, so it couldn't be far.
Well, if they're running, they should be easy to track if we get to where their trail is.
Just really quickly, so you guys are somewhere probably down over here, and they ran due west, and the armies are not. Let me see if I can draw on the map, make this a little bit better. How do I draw lines? Draw free end. There we go. So they ran due west that way.
Okay.
And the armies are not going due west. And it's you probably know, because the nomads are out that way and they don't want to encounter them.
Well, grab our gear and go.
Yep.
All right. So I guess it will require a tracking roll.
Let's see. I don't think I've got that.
Let me get my character open.
No, I don't.
I do, but it's a terrible roll because it's default.
Okay, so tracking a human during the day is like a +4, so
Nice. Look at that. That's an incredible roll. I'm going to say you know exactly which way they're heading. You're not going to have to make another tracking roll.
Okay, well, I did anyways and I failed.
Heinrich kind of showed your character what he's looking for. You could tell he just has it nailed,
I'm like,
one guy's wearing
sure
sandals.
they're going
the
south,
other
aren't they?
boots.
They're going south, aren't they?
maybe.
So let me, you guys have a special ability for if you no surprise or something like that, right?
Combat reflexes.
Combat
It's
reflex.
hard. It's really hard to surprise us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't stay surprised long.
So I would like you, also, I would imagine as you're tracking, you notice that you are following behind a force that's tracking these two. And it's a small force, maybe of about 4 people. And what you can
Okay.
tell is that the force is equipped the same because all their boot prints look the same.
Can we get an idea how many there are?
4.
There's 4? Okay.
Actually up, wait, why is? Oh, I know what I did. I increased my perception with earned character points. So that's why my tracking actually is higher.
Nice. By the way, you guys all should have 6 points now, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, well, I'm down to 1 because I spent 5.
Yes.
Okay.
That means all these perception-based skills go up too.
That's the benefit and the problem of GURPS, right? Raising the
Yeah.
stats.
Yeah. Well, when you do it in GCA, you up your perception, everything else follows.
Question, is this guy whose friends were taken, is he coming with us?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, I just want to make
He
sure.
doesn't seem to be cowardly. He's a warrior type.
What sort of gear does he have?
Pretty plain, like the other people. They all had very plain gear, nothing really fancy. It was all well set on them, but nothing elaborate.
Does he have a bow?
He does not.
Well, don't we have spare bows and arrows, and can he use it?
He'll take a bow if you want to give him a bow.
I think if we have them to spare, I think it'd be a good idea.
Did we, if we took them from the bandits um we defeated, we should have like a stack of like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, he'll take some.
Well, let's just give him 1 because he can't fire 2 at once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he only wants 1 bow, but he'll want a number of arrows.
Yeah.
All
So now,
right. So we're
what is your
tracking a group
plan?
of 4 guys who are tracking 2 other guys that we want to hook up
Yep.
with. So the idea is to get close to the 4 guys without them knowing that we're following them.
That's right. If you could do that, you could possibly ambush them.
Works for me.
Yep. I'm good with that.
Now, how we do that? I imagine that's going to be some sort of scouting or stealth roll.
Yeah, stealth. Well, once we get close enough to them, stealth would be the one to not get seen.
You guys are probably going to have to hustle and move kind of like at a slow double time to catch up to them because you've lost an hour on them.
Yeah, well, we can do that. We don't have any dwarves we have to drag along.
The
Very
only
dangerous
problem is
over short
moving
distances.
fast in the woods can be noisy, but yeah.
Yeah,
So it might give you a minus to your stealth because you won't know exactly when you're going to be up on them.
okay. Well, just let us know what it is for when we roll and when to roll.
You guys all I'm gonna say, you are veterans, so I'm just gonna say it's -1.
Okay. Yeah, anything
And
else for
yeah,
self?
make that roll. Like you guys are just gonna be determined to stick to it until you catch up to them, right?
Yeah,
And I imagine if you're moving double speed, it's probably gonna be an hour.
okay.
Because you're an
Alright.
hour behind them. If you're moving at double speed, let's say, and you move for an hour, you're going to move twice the distance that they would have. So you'd be exactly catching up to them. All things remaining the same, right?
Yeah.
Well, you want stealth rolls from us?
Yeah, that wasn't a very good stealth roll.
All right, so I think what happens here is now I've got a roll for them, right?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to roll their, what stat would I use?
perception.
Perception.
Probably hearing.
I'll say that they have, what's a reasonable number for a military unit? This isn't
10.
like 10,
It-
okay.
Yeah, 10. 10. Their base is 10 and it goes straight off intelligence.
So 1, wow. 2, wow. Fail. And success. So 3 of them turn around.
How far away are we?
I think we have a new encounter on our hands. Let me go and do this. I'm going to move you guys to a new map. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's get the drawing back.
I guess that was a snow line, huh?
Exactly. How do I copy it? Let's see. Copy. Gotta remove some of these archer things because these guys are not archers.
Ooh.
And I'm missing some of you. I only have Wolf Crux. He's not here. Let me go back to the other map.
Yeah, I'm not sad that he's missing. It's a good character concept, but a martial artist with low skill and a strength of 8 does not make for an effective combatant.
I think we can leave the archer minis here. There's no reason to take time and change things. Let me remove all their status.
I think we need to clear out the last encounter too, because all
Yep.
the initiative stuff is still there.
Okay, and so we can go back to encounter. Oh, they actually did get copied to the screen. Let me delete those other ones because they're duplicates. There we go. And now I got to remember how to do this again. No encounter. How do I start the encounter? Oh, plus.
Is it a different map? Because you might
Yeah,
have to.
let me activate that map. I don't know if it's scaled properly.
Oh, it's squares as
Let's.
opposed to hexes.
Oh, I just didn't set up the map properly. Hang on.
Okay.
Is that the range that we're currently at?
No, the map
Ah.
is not scaled. I'm trying to wing it here, so give me a second to configure
Sure.
it properly. Let's see. Grid. I don't know if this is gonna help or hurt it. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. I think we're good now. So these aren't actually archers, obviously. I'm gonna go and begin combat. And what do? I think you just click on the combat screen.
Yep.
Yeah. Update combatant.
Okay, refresh my memory. You have to
Oh, I
click
know,
on
man.
your,
There's a lot to
You
remember.
you right click on your figure on the page,
okay.
and then directly to the right is the toggle combat state where you go into
Okay.
combat,
Yeah.
and then you go to the combat tab and click the D20 next to your name to quote unquote roll your initiative.
Right. Okay, thanks. Gonna be a while before I get adjusted to this.
All right. So one of them, Archer 3, doesn't go yet. If he's surprised, I'm just gonna say,
He's got to make
I'm
an
just gonna
IQ roll to unsurprise.
okay, so when he goes, he needs to roll. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll just remember it. So Castigon goes first.
Right, are the trees directly in front of me, are they too dense to go through, to walk through? Do I have to go around them?
You can go through them.
Okay,
Yeah, you can go through them. It's just woods.
okay. So I normally carry the crossbow ready. So as I'm moving, I'll fast draw my saber. No, I'll use the crossbow and as I get closer. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
All right. Oh, hello. Let me do this. I think I need to update clear initiative. No? How do I set it to this combatant? Or maybe I just go backwards. There we go. So Miklos.
Miklos, let's see. I'm stand right there. And so I've got line of sight on, say, this guy, right?
Yep.
Let's see. I will fast draw as soon as I can remember how to do all this.
I know, me too. Thankfully, we have Chris, the font of all GURPS knowledge here.
Okay. Yeah, and then next turn I'll start aiming.
Okay. Let me know when it comes to me. I am going to take a step and draw my sword.
Okay. I think it's reasonable that these guys were maybe not. I'm gonna have them all except for Archer 3 draw their swords. I don't think they're gonna step forward.
Yeah, they can only move a step.
And Archer 3 is going to attempt to become unsurprised. And that would mean rolling a 10 or lower, right?
Yeah.
Does it?
I like your random number generator.
Hey, at least I'm not doing it while I'm attacking you.
Yeah.
And
I was
Archer
actually,
draws
I
his
actually
sword.
saw a guy on Facebook who talks about he always buys casino dice because he thinks that like regular mundane dice are unfair enough.
Ah,
And it actually got me looking up. Roll20 takes their random number generator really seriously. They have like, hardware system feeding it and things keeping track of it, making sure it doesn't get, out of randomness. It's all weird.
I'm not worried about it. If that affects your role-playing game, you have
Yeah.
other issues.
Yeah. It actually has a status page for the D20. It shows you the relative incidence of
Frequency.
all the 20 of them, 20 different numbers on a
Hmm.
I
graph.
just bought that new set of dice that I think is all the rage right now. It's the one with the rolling eyeballs in it.
Oh, no, no.
They're
I
actually
I I have a couple sets of official Steve Jackson dice where they've got
Yeah.
the pyramid on the. I've got the
I,
set that came from my Dungeon Fantasy, and then I got another set from them that's like purple and big chunky dice. They're like not too big, but they're bigger than the normal size, which I like for my old eyes.
wow.
most of my dice are the game science sharp edged.
Yeah. It's also a
All
player we
right.
have who likes what they're called double sixes. They're D12s that are numbered 1 through 6 twice.
Yeah.
Mine have, there's like a floating liquid in them. I just got them. They were super expensive, like $40. They have a floating liquid in them. So when you roll the dice, the eyeball that's in it rolls around and comes back looking at you. It's actually pretty cool.
I have
All
enough
right,
nightmares.
Not that I need
well,
more dice, right?
Yes.
so you have it
Uh,
set to my turn, right? So I moved, and I'll shoot the crossbow. It's a 9 or less because I moved. So, missed. Okay, I dropped the crossbow.
Okay. Miklos.
Let's see. Measuring out to Archer 4. So we'll call it what, 8 yards?
Yeah, because they're not actually on hexes.
Oh, let
Right.
me do that. That's a good point. 1 second. I think if
Yeah.
you just drag them.
Yeah, they were in squares, and then you change the hexes, and they didn't automatically snap to the hex.
Snap to grid.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So what would that be? 7 yards or 8?
Let me delete that other thing off the map here. No, what is that? A cone?
So traffic cone. All of a sudden, surprise.
You know how to delete that thing?
What is it? There it goes.
There we go. Okay. Oh no, it's still there.
Yeah, I'll just have to.
No, that's not it. I want this. Gaming.
I can't
GURPS.
select it. Do you know how you put it up there?
Yeah, I use the measurement controls and I should have done measured distance, shouldn't I? Okay.
I can't see it anymore.
There it is.
I cleared it.
Okay.
So, uh, oh yeah, I'm aiming this turn anyway. So,
So you are gonna shoot, or what are you doing?
no, I'm
Well,
gonna
he has
aim.
to, he's knocking his arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, he did that last turn, so he's aiming. Yes.
Heinrich.
All right. Um, I am going to take a step forward and I'm going to ready my buckler, which only takes a turn.
Okay. Archer 2 is going to step forward and attack. So he has to roll under his strength, right?
No, he has to roll under his skill.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say
Which-
that he has a 10.
Okay.
Misses.
That's not going to get the job done.
No.
Nope.
And Archer, I'm gonna put these guys, I don't know why they're in such weird order. I wonder if I can just move them. Ah, there we go. Everything, the universe feels connected again. Oh, that isn't moving. Why not? It doesn't wanna.
I like the
Oh,
rounding
okay.
error on the move.
I know. So let's see. Archer 3, I want you to go after Archer 2. Archer 4 after Archer 3. It won't let me do it. So weird. Why not? There we go. Okay. So Archer 1 will go now. We already know Archer 2 went. You're putting on your buckler, right?
Yes,
So I think
I'm grabbing it.
Yeah,
It's
you
not,
don't
it's
have
a,
to put a buckler on, just grab it.
oh, yeah, that, but what makes it a buckler is you hold it by a handle. It's not strapped. That's why it
Right.
only takes a turn to ready.
how many hexes can I move around?
5.
5 or
Okay,
6.
1,
Yeah,
2,
5.
3,
Oh yeah,
4,
default 5.
5. So Archer 3, he's now drawn his sword. Did he do that last round?
No,
believe
he had to get out of stun.
Ah,
Okay, so then he's drawing his sword now. And Archer 4 is going to charge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
cool.
Castigon.
Okay, fast drawing my sword. Okay, and I'm going to do a rapid strike. Give me a second to put those in. So that's -5. I'm going for the weapon arm for the first strike. So here is a saber. A critical failure. Wow.
Ooh. What happens on a critical failure with a rapid strike? You
Oh,
unwrap.
he gets to roll on the critical failure table. Was it on
Yep.
your first or second attack?
First.
Now, yeah, it if what happens in the critical failure doesn't prevent a second attack, you can continue your second attack. Otherwise, the critical failure, if you drop your weapon, then you don't get to
Yep.
attack again.
Yeah, I'm looking up the critical miss.
Yeah.
So
I've got let me
here's
get
the die roll, and it's an 8, and an 8 on there. I fall down. Oh,
on a
that's
critical,
unarmed.
no, a critical miss, the weapon turns in your hand. You must take an extra ready maneuver before you can use it again. The fall down
Okay.
is if you're unarmed.
Yep. Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God, falling down would have really sucked.
Hey, it is what it is.
Okay, then Miklos.
Miklos goes ahead and let's see.
He's charging you.
Yep. And
You know what? Give me a perception roll.
okay. Whoops. Made it by 2.
Wow. You notice that this guy does not have a normal look on his face. He looks enraged.
Joy. Okay. So I'll go ahead and get off my shot and then drop the bow. Yes. Okay, so that should be a hit. There's my damage. Ooh, a point.
Well, let's see if he blocks it. Or what is it with the missile?
You
He
can block or
still attempt
dodge,
to
but not parry.
Dodge it.
No,
He's
yeah,
dodged.
he can't parry unless he has parry missile weapon.
He doesn't.
Ah,
Would he make that?
No, unless he's got higher stats, he's got a dodge of 8,
Oh, okay. No, he doesn't
and he
dodge it.
and he can't block unless he has a shield.
Okay. He doesn't have a shield.
Yeah.
so a point of damage, which probably absorbed by whatever armor he's wearing.
Let's see if I can just record this on this tool here. Gotta love Foundry. Oh, it didn't save it. What the hell? -1. No, it didn't save it. How about here? -1. Oh, -1 yard. That isn't what I wanted.
Let me get my notepad up. So we've got, which one is this? Archer 4.
I'm just gonna have to
4,
remember. There's gotta
9
be a
of
way
10.
to
Yeah,
mark it's wounded.
Archer 4, 1, 9 of 8 of 10 because it's impaling.
How do you do it?
Oh, I just wrote it on a note, and I pulled up a notepad and typed it in, like taking notes.
Oh,
There's
okay.
probably
Yeah, that's fine.
something that
We'll
you
do
can
it.
set up.
It's my job, really. I need to read about this and figure it out.
And there was
Where I
some
wish we hadn't a crash. He really knows what's going on with this Foundry game.
and there was somewhere where I could show what my maneuver was and everything else, and I can't find it now.
Oh,
It's
down at the
the
bottom right.
it's the bottom right
click.
set maneuver, but you got to zoom in real close to be able to see what they are.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Yeah.
So next person is Heinrich.
So he can get to there. So I am going to stay right here on an all-out defense, increased block officially, because he's not going to be able to reach me in one turn because he didn't move in a straight enough line to sprint. And that way, next turn, I can step up and smack him. And I am going to set my headset down first. I have to go do a couple things. I'll be right back. I should be
All
back
right.
before it's my turn.
No problem. Now that I'm back from my travel, I can focus more on role playing, right?
That's the important thing, right?
Exactly. What else matters?
I have a good friend who retired from his IT position because it was taking away time from his role playing.
You know what? I have a funny story about that. This was back in 1999. We had an employee, and back then we were paying him 160,000. He was worth it, and we had him working at one of our clients' site. And he was my friend too. He came up to me, he said, Pete, I'm quitting. I said, Mario, why? Why are you quitting? He said, because I want to just play EverQuest.
Jeez.
So he had saved up a bunch of money, was living super cheap, and that's what he did. He quit work and he spent like 2 years playing, as we called it, Evercrack.
Yeah. Well, I saw Chuck Yeager one time give a speech, and he talked about that's why he quit being a test pilot, was it was taking away time from his hunting and fishing.
Wow.
I
Believe me,
met
I'll tell
him.
you this.
I met him right before, like a month before he passed away. He was at an air show signing.
Wow.
Yeah, I took in a book that had a photo of him sitting in a Mustang with kill markings underneath the cockpit. Apparently he had
Was this
completely,
Jaeger?
yeah. And
Wow.
apparently he had completely forgotten about the photograph, and he's reading the caption going like, huh, okay. He autographed it, but
That's great. He was the man. What an incredible pilot.
oh yeah.
He had like better than 20/20 vision. He had like something crazy like 20/30 vision or something.
And reflexes of a cat. And
Yeah. Combat reflexes.
And he had high
yeah.
pain threshold.
Yeah.
And a little bit of lunacy thrown in.
Yeah, because he flew that flight that broke the sound barrier with a busted arm.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Didn't he also make Ace in the Day?
I don't believe so, but he may have.
Yeah, I don't remember if he ever was an ace, because most of the time he was a test pilot.
I don't know that he had that many combat missions. Let me look him up right quick here.
I thought he made Ace in the Day. I think he was definitely an ace. I'm almost
Oh,
positive.
he
I
was an
can't
ace.
say
Yeah.
definitely. Being a grunt, I shouldn't say definitely when I'm talking about the Air Force.
11 and a half aircraft. Yes, he was ace in a day. October 12th, 44.
Wow. It's me. I have a fucking memory like an elephant.
Yeah, my wife keeps complaining that I do too. So can't remember my address half the time, but I can.
I have deals for all of that. Where I keep my keys, my wallet, I always keep them in the same place so I can find them.
Yeah, I've got one of those cars that's Bluetoothed, so
Oh,
the
love
key
that.
literally never comes out of my pocket. So
I'm a cheap bastard, man. I drive an old vehicle. It's my NFP model. No fucking payments.
yeah, I got one of those. Okay, whose turn?
Okay. Is Chris back?
I don't believe
Okay,
so.
we can keep going. So Archer 1. Oh, he's heading for Chris. He's only gonna move though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And and then Archer 2 is going to attack. You better take him out soon. Misses you. And then Archer 3 is now able to move and attack. Who's he gonna move for? Who's the biggest threat?
Probably Castigon.
Could be.
He's
You know
closest.
what? Let's have a roll off. Give me guys roll a d6, and whoever rolls higher, that's who he's going to attack.
Okay. That's fair enough. What is it?
Just roll a single d6.
Oh, okay, well, I rolled 3, so.
Just re-roll. Roll one. It's /R, not R/. Oh, wow. Okay, Miklos, you better roll a 1, cause a re-roll, otherwise you're getting attacked. /R. Oh, you did. All right, he is moving toward you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is number 3. And number 4 is gonna fully move up to you. 1, 2. He'll probably move up to that ass. He can't move to an attack, right?
Correct.
All
Unless
right,
he's got a move of 20 or something.
he doesn't. Castigon, you go. I will say, since
Hi.
you rolled that phenomenal perception, you see that this second guy has the same kind of look on his face. He's enraged.
Okay. So, let's see, I have to ready my weapon, so I do so. I'm not sure if I can, with having to do a ready maneuver, if I can attack. Anybody
That's
remember?
probably it.
Oh, yeah, what, say the question again? I'm back.
So because I have to ready my weapon before I can use it again because of my last turn, can
Yeah,
I still attack this turn?
no, because your last turn you attacked, you have to spend this turn readying, and the next turn you can attack.
Okay, so I ready that weapon, but I'm going to fast draw my main gouge.
Okay.
Actually,
You will,
I don't
yeah.
have that fast draw. Sorry.
Okay,
So that would be 2 ready actions then,
mhm.
if allowed. And then it's the next person.
Yep. The good news is now you can defend with it.
Yep. I just don't normally critically fail, so I've forgotten a lot of stuff.
Yeah, most people don't plan to do things like that.
Yeah. Most. You know, the
That's
way
like-
I roll, anything's possible.
Yeah, well, it's like whenever they say, "Oh, I'm just going to cast this," auto combat. I'm like, you get to roll every time you cast a spell, because one of these days you're going to roll 2 18s in a row, and I'm going to have a lot of fun dumping a demon on you.
Yeah.
You know what, too? You guys, let's face it, you guys have gotten into exorbitant amounts of combat for GURPS,
Yes.
exorbitant. So all of the envelopes are going to be hit.
Yeah. Well, the
When you
game I'm
guys
running.
get back to the camp, we'll do more role playing, less
Yeah.
dangerous.
All right, so let's advance to Miklosh.
Okay, I drop my bow and fast draw my mace.
I don't think there's a fast draw for mace.
There is for sword. Why wouldn't there be for?
I was actually reading through the forums, and there was a saying that the nature of a mace is not something that you can just whip it out. I mean, it's up to the
GM, of course.
GM, but in the book there is no fast draw mace. They don't have
Okay,
any.
your call.
You there, Pete?
Yeah.
You thinking?
I think sound correct. Like, not that I'm an expert with maces, but I did fence a lot, and I know that, a sword can be drawn because the scabbard is made.
Right.
And
And
it's fairly well
and it's
balanced.
yeah, and it's balanced. So you grab the handle, pull it out, and it's in your hand ready to go. Whereas a mace is usually gonna hang through a loop on your belt with the head on the top. So you got to pull it out of the loop and then get your hand down on the right end of the
Okay,
um
then,
We're
in
keeping
that
that.
event, I will ready my.
okay. And just think you can take that fast draw skill and put the point somewhere else.
That's just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are the Heinrich.
Okay, let me look at my sheet. What is my broadsword? Okay, these guys aren't the most defensive. So I am just going to take my 14. I'm going to step up. I need the right thing. I'm going to step up. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to swing my broadsword at him. So that is this, my thrusting broadsword swing. So that is a success. So he can attempt to defend against it.
So that would be him rolling underneath his skill.
No, it would be, if he's going to parry, it would be his skill divided by 2 plus 3.
Oh, wow. So 8, he might as well just dodge, right?
Dodge is the same.
Because then he still gets to attack, right?
No, if he has a sword, he can still attack.
Okay.
Depends on if it's a
He does
sword
not
that can
dodge.
come on weldy.
Yeah, the only one that I know that has the U is a bastard sword if you're swinging it with one hand. And either way, a
These
14
guys
is not
have
going to.
regular swords. There's
Yeah.
nothing special about them.
So that was a crappy roll, but 4 points of cutting damage. Does he have any armor?
He does. He has
Okay.
light leather armor.
Okay. So that would be 1 point. So 3 gets increased to 4 points of damage. And that is Archer 1.
Yep. Give me a perception roll for Heinrich.
Kadoki. Perception. That's one I just increased.
Wow, you did good. You can tell that this person attacking you does not have a normal look on his face. He looks enraged. Most people, when you were in battle with, like the other archers or what have you, they had a certain fear about them. But this person doesn't. He's
Be right back.
enraged.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
lovely.
All right. So I think Archer 1, now he is wounded, so he is gonna have to make a shock, right?
No, well, the shock is just he has a penalty of 4 on all his rolls.
All right. So he is gonna attack you. 3d6 minus 4, right? Oh no,
Yes.
plus 4.
No. Well, no, his skill is minus. So normally if his skill is 10, it's now 6.
Right. I'll just roll 3d6 and subtract it myself. So he misses.
Yes.
He would have hit if you hadn't hit him.
That's okay. That's why I'm holding a shield.
All right, Archer 2 is gonna attack Castigon. And he has not been wounded yet.
Nope, haven't.
Misses.
Okay.
Archer 3 still needs to move up 1, 2, 3 to Miklos, so he doesn't do anything. And Archer 4 did have a wound. Is he still affected
Uh,
by it?
Is he, has it been a turn
A
since?
turn is just 1 round?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, after a round, it goes away.
Okay. Ooh, he hits.
So Miklos, um, you can parry with your mace, but then you would not be able to attack with it. Or you can dodge, and you have the option that if you step back away from him, you get a +2 on your dodge.
Just out of curiosity, is Miklos very, very strong?
Yeah, okay, what, I got hit, I assume?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, it
He's
depends on your,
successful.
yeah, it depends on your, on whether or not you defend against it. So,
Because if he has a high enough strength, his mace it doesn't become unready, remember?
yeah, that's I think he has to have like an 18 at the least. Or I know that's for things that become, it's whether or not you have to use 2 hands. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
But I
I've
know
got a
it's
strength,
at least like an 18.
got a strength of 12, so,
Yeah, he's got just enough strength to use the mace.
Yeah.
and I'm looking for my defenses. Let's see. Got to be on the character sheet, right?
Go to
Yeah, well,
top,
what's
and
this?
then you'll have your dodge it's in the box for encumbrance, move, and dodge
Ah,
on the
okay.
right hand side. Just click the number.
Ah, okay. Nope.
Okay. Now you do have, well, -5. Yeah, that's not gonna, he would have made it, failed it anyways. So never mind.
All right. So
Is there a way to break out the character sheet in a completely different window
not that I know of.
so that I can resize it into, I mean, you know, I can stack it with the map?
Maybe. I can't say for sure. I don't know how, but maybe.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm looking, I don't see anything on it. There is a
There's a way
resize
to
handle.
minimize it,
Yeah,
collapse or expand.
there's a resize handle in the lower right.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can not, you can, I don't think you can kick it out to another um separate browser window. I know you
Okay,
can
I'll
in
do
roll
some
20.
research on that. How much damage do I take?
I think what's a regular longsword?
Well, what's there? A broadsword is going to be swing +2 if he's swung. And if he has a straight strength of 10, I don't know why that is not on the one thing. His swing is 1d, so it's 1d +2 cutting.
Okay.
Well, D6 plus 2. 3. Wow, you're lucky. I rolled a 1.
So
Yeah, well,
what's your armor?
man, where'd it go? Leather.
So
Leather armor.
leather is 2, so that drops it to 1, which stays a 1 for cutting.
Okay.
It is but a scratch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now he just got my attention.
I've had worse. All right. So now does he have to roll for
No,
oh
he doesn't have to make any rolls.
okay. Yeah, because it's only 1 point. If it were half his health or something, that's when the dangerous rolls start happening, right?
Yeah.
All right. top of the round, you guys live, but Miklos is challenged. Castigon.
Okay, I'm gonna do rapid strike again. His weapon arm is the first target and it's a swing. Let's see, looks like I made it. And so here's the damage. That's gonna suck.
So his weapon arm, at that point, he takes 5 points of damage because that's the limit on his arm. And if you want, you can make him try a health roll, and if it fails, we have a dismemberment
Well, he does get a chance to,
to dodge. That's correct.
yeah.
Or defend.
I think he's gonna. Well, I shouldn't have known the damage, so I don't want to
Yeah.
make that decision knowing the
Yeah.
damage. I'm gonna say he's
I was
gonna.
just trying to make things quick.
Yeah.
He does not dodge.
Okay. So if you wish, you can make a health save on him at 10. And if he fails that, he's been disarmed.
You have a disarming presence about
Yes.
you.
Wasn't that the end of Diamonds Are Forever?
Something like that.
Yeah.
What are
Haven't
you
seen
Then-
doing? Being disarming, or
Yeah.
whatever?
And then of course we have Castigon's next attack.
Yeah, and this is a torso with a thrust.
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
Yes.
All right. So now he has another defense to make, the archer.
Okay, so
Has to
does
make
he
a
need to
dodge.
make a health check?
Yeah, you can do the health check for his arm.
Six.
He keeps his arm. It's still crippled, but it's still attached. He can't use it. So now he has to dodge. So that would be another 3
Oh,
dice
the
6.
second attack
Yes.
does not.
All right. Ouch.
Ouch.
So he has leather armor, so that's 1. That drops it to 8. So he takes 16 points of damage.
He's dead.
With the 5, that is a health roll to survive, which if he's a
Okay.
mook, you
Oh,
could
that's
just say
right.
he fails and
Doesn't make it.
doesn't make it. He dead.
Because I killed somebody, I get to do the intimidation. See if anybody, if it does anything to anybody. So let me go to that skill.
Let me zoom up here so I can actually see this.
Let's see
Where-
who's
Dead.
Here we
yeah.
go.
I don't know if anyone's looking.
So I made it by 1. And let me read that. So it's follow through. If I kill an enemy with my weapon, I get to make intimidation roll versus any remaining foes as a free action. So it's a contested against their will.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to find the right thing for dead. Disabled. Disarmed. But there's nothing. There's all these special things like drunk, but nothing for dead.
Well, don't worry about it. We know he's dead. So
Yeah. Well, I just, figured I should find it. And then I'd always know where it is. Retching, coughing, pinned, drowsy, sleeping. Fucking ridiculous, man.
I
All right.
I like Roll20 has the action, but just a big red X through them.
Yeah.
yeah. And if I remember correctly, there was an add-on that was Bloody Body.
Yeah, we used that we used something like that last night, and it blood spurts from the token when you get hit, and
All right, next is Miklos.
okay, so
Now you had taken a point of damage, so you're at kind of a minus now, right? Minus
right,
4.
-1.
Yeah,
So
But you're at -4 though, right?
no, -1
-1.
because I
Okay,
took 1 point of damage.
Yeah, it's one,
It
it's
maxes at -4.
yeah, it's a -1 per point of damage you took to maximum -4.
got it.
Unless you have low pain threshold and then it gets worse.
Yeah, I have high pain threshold. Is that
That negates it.
Yeah.
You don't actually take shock at all.
okay? So I'm going to swing away
You just shrug it off like a badass.
at the guy who hit me. Ooh, made it by 6.
Wow, that's pretty good.
See if he can dodge.
Who are you attacking?
The one who hit me.
Archer 3, I think that was, right?
No, he's the one that just came up. It was Archer 4.
Okay. So he's gonna try to dodge it. Does.
Dances around.
I got your dodge right here, pal.
So Heinrich.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna lather, rinse, and repeat. Now with these guys with their I don't know if they're still defending. So I'm just going to do a straight attack. And we have a success. So he needs to defend. So is he dodging or parrying?
He is gonna dodge. Does it?
Does not. It's an 8.
Oh, you're right. Shit. He does not dodge. Never mind.
So where's that? This one. All right, I hate your dice. He takes
All
3
right.
points of damage. So we'll go
So
back.
reduced by 2 for his leather armor, right?
1. You said light leather.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Um, so that's 2. That actually makes it go back to 3 because it's cutting. So that drops him to 3, and he is now half
Melee.
speed and um half dodge,
Okay.
in addition to being at -3 next turn.
And why is that?
Because he's reeling from his wounds. So when your hit points drop to a third or less, it slows you down.
He only took 3 points though, right?
But he took 4 points last turn.
Oh,
This is the
gotcha.
second time I've hit him.
Gotcha. Okay. So next is Archer 1, and he
Yep.
is messed up, but he's just gonna attack
Now,
anyway.
now he has the option of doing an all-out attack to get a +4 to hit, but that means he won't be able to defend next turn.
He'll do
So-
it.
Okay.
So 3d6 plus 4, right?
Well, he's rolling against an 11. He's at -3 for shock, but +4 for his all-out attack. So he has to make an 11.
Okay. He makes it.
All right, let me pull mine up. So where is my block? is there. So I'm gonna try to put my buckler in the way. And a critical success. So I think a critical success on the defense makes him have to roll on the critical miss table. Let me
Correct.
verify that.
3d6, right?
Yes,
10.
10. That's you drop the weapon. Exception,
Wow.
a cheap weapon breaks.
Wow, you are lucky. All right, Archer 2.
Dead.
Dead.
Yeah, Archer 2's
Archer
dead.
3. Archer 3 is going to attack. He hits.
You pointing at me again?
He
Yeah,
is. Two of them are on you. It's scary.
Yeah, well,
They're enraged. They want to kill you.
well, you know what? The feeling's mutual. Where, where is my block? Here.
well, you can parry, but then you won't be able to, no, you can't parry because you attacked. So you
Right.
can only dodge.
I've got a shield.
Oh, you've got a shield. Well, yes, then by all means block.
Ah,
Your
there
block,
it is.
yeah,
I
it's
see it.
listed on the shield.
Woohoo. Whoops. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Nice job, man.
Bang.
All right. So my next guy will attack. Hits.
All right, my suggestion now would be a dodge with a retreat, which
Right.
it gives you a +3.
Nope. Missed it
Okay.
by 1.
Yeah, but you still move back away from him. So you would move to this hex.
Okay.
But he takes damage, right?
Yes, he takes damage.
So it's D6 +2.
Yep.
I cannot move my character.
I'm rolling like shit. 3.
3. So that's a 1 point again.
Oh,
It's okay.
because it wasn't your turn. Hang on,
Yeah.
let me
It's
try
okay.
it now.
You're
You should be able
Yep.
to move.
Nope.
Are you on the token controls and have the square brackets? Look in the top left. Go to the way top left under the word GURPS. Are you on the token control and is the square brackets chosen?
They are now.
all right.
You said here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll move it
Yep.
for you. I don't know why you
Oh,
can't.
yeah, he moved it.
No, I moved it.
Oh,
We both moved it.
Try to move it back. See if you can move it back.
Nope. But there are 2, but I now have 2 tokens there.
Let me see what's going on. Are you sure you're on the right settings? You're on the token controls and the square is called the select tokens.
Yep. And it
Okay.
is selected.
Let's see, configure ownership.
he was moving it earlier.
Yeah, you're the owner. Oh, it has to do with, no, you're selected as the person's turn. You should be able to move it.
Well, both of us did, so I now have 2 tokens on there. We'll worry about it in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 2 tokens out there. Where's the other token? Is there another token on the map? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's right on top of the same one. You're off. The other one is
I
offset slightly down and to the right.
I would say log out, log in.
Okay.
Because I can only see the one token. So
I
it's
can only put
probably,
one
yeah.
token.
Okay. Yeah. Back in a minute, guys.
Okay. In the meanwhile, we can do Castigon, who,
Okay.
Wait, did Archer 4?
yeah,
That-
that was Archer's 4. That was Archer's 4. He blocked one and got hit with the second one. Archer 3, he blocked. Archer 4, he got hit by.
Okay, gotcha.
So did my successful intimidation roll do anything?
Hmm.
Do we have to do a will roll?
I don't know. They're so focused on other people and you're behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're also berserkers, so
He doesn't know that yet, though.
right.
Although, you know
So-
what? Give me a perception roll. You didn't fail it yet, right? You haven't failed it?
No.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Hold on, I gotta find it again. Vision.
Wow. Okay, you realize that the guy who attacked you had an unnatural look about him. Rage, fury. And that's why he didn't seem to be very defensive. He was super aggressive and wanted to kill you.
Okay, well, I'm yelling as I'm running up to protect Miklos because he's got two guys on him. So I want to try to distract them as I'm running up.
Okay. So then next is Miklos again.
Okay. My
You can
mace,
either-
I should be able to use my mace.
Yeah, you need to step back up. Or you could step to this hex. But then that would be, I'm just trying to think of a way that you could move and only be dealing with one of them. But
I can move here.
right, that would be a move and attack.
Right. But I can't attack if I move more than three, or more than one, right?
No, you can. You can
Oh, it's just
do,
nine.
you can do a move and attack, which gives you your full move. But then you're capped, you're at a -4 and you're capped at 9. If you do an all-out attack, you lose your defenses, but you can move up to half your move and still get a regular attack.
Probably not wise to lose your defense.
Yeah.
When
Not
you have
with
two
two
guys on you.
Not with two opponents, it isn't. No. Let me move up here.
Okay.
Okay. Made it by one.
All right.
So Archer 3 is uninjured. Is he going to defend?
Yeah. He's gonna attempt to dodge. They want to hurt you. They're not interested in defense. Fails.
So roll your damage.
This is number 3, right?
Yeah.
6 points.
All right. So that's dropped to 5 by their armor. So
Crushing
Archer.
has no modifier.
Right. He is 5 of 10. And he'll be at -4 next turn.
And at half your health, do you have to start making
No.
rolls for standing?
No, it's not a major wound because it wasn't more than half. And
Okay, what
more
about-
than half, you have to take like knockdown rolls and stuff.
Okay, all right.
So if it weren't for his armor, you'd have had that. All right. Let me know when it's my turn. I've got a guy to run
Okay.
through.
It is your turn.
All right, I'm doing an all-out determined. And I am going to see melee attack, determined attack, and wait, where'd it go?
Hey, just really quick, number 3, what was the result? Is he still up?
He's still up, but he's hurt.
Okay.
So I'm doing an all-out determined, nope, not the groin, to vitals. Where are vitals? So that's a total of +1. Thrusting. So that is a hit.
Oh, good job.
And he cannot defend because he all out attacked last turn. So that means I get to roll my damage. Come on, dice. Nope. Why aren't you letting me roll that?
I have you selected.
Yeah, well, I'm clicking on the spot. There it
There we
goes.
go.
So that's 5. Minus his armor is 4. Times 3 for the vitals is
Right.
12. So
Oh,
that drops him. He was at 3, now he is at -9. So that's not a he doesn't have to, he's 1 point away from having to roll to survive, but it is a knockdown roll and a consciousness roll.
under his
Which are,
health.
yeah, under his health or less.
Down roll first. Makes it.
Makes that.
Conscious roll
Yep.
does not make it.
He's taking a nap.
Good job. The fight is turning. All right. We go back to so I'm gonna put that little cloudy thing on him. He is out basically. So my next is Archer 3. Now he is wounded, right?
Which one is Archer 3? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit him last time, so
Well, I'll roll. Let's see what he rolls.
you would have missed anyway.
Yeah, he would have missed. So I don't know. This other guy, I think this guy's he's gonna step 1 and do an all-out attack.
Right.
Okay, so what kind of all-out attack?
I don't know.
He can try for more damage. He can try to not miss, or he can attack twice.
He'll attack twice.
Okay.
Wait a minute. If they're
Miss. Hit. So he does D6
Wait,
plus
this
2
is
hang on.
if he doesn't get blocked or dodged.
now Archer 3, was he hit last turn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's minus
He's
4
minus
right there.
4. So that 7 missed. He was needing a 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, he missed.
Yeah.
Archer 3 missed.
The blood got in his eyes.
But Archer 4 potentially hit.
No, Archer 4 is 2 out. Yeah, he's only at a -1, so he did potentially hit.
Oh,
But you
that's
got
right.
your,
So I got a block. Right.
yeah, you've got your shield.
Managed.
Wow, good job. All right, we go back up to top of the round. Castigon.
Okay, so I move here. They're both facing away from me. This guy is the one I'm gonna attack, and he just all out attacks, so he can't defend.
Right.
I'm doing vitals impaling with my sword.
Okay. Are you move attack or did you move less
Yeah,
than
so
half?
I'm at -8 total.
Minus 8
it's-
total.
Yeah, 9 or less.
Minus
hit.
7. Yeah, -7. But still 9 or less.
Yeah.
Eh,
Let's
not
see.
with a 15. Not with a
Right,
14.
and then here's the next one. And 5 points of impaling, 2, and the wounding modifier is
Well, hold
times
on.
3.
So you're going move and attack and
Rapid
rapid
strike.
strike and at his vitals.
Yep.
All right, so that's like your rapid strike's a -3, vitals are a -3, move and attack is a 4, so that's a -10.
Okay, so let's see. I still made that second roll.
Oh, made by 10 because you're
Yep.
17. Wow, okay. So he can't dodge 4 to vitals, 12 points, just like so that's number 4. So he goes from 8 to -4.
Right.
So he has a knockdown and a consciousness roll.
All right, here's the knockdown. Fails. Here's the
So
con-
he's
fails.
okay. So he's napping.
Okay. Do you want me to even bother doing another intimidation?
Is it on a kill or is it on a knocking
It's
them
on a
out?
knockdown or kill.
Okay.
If it's not going to do anything, I'm not going to bother rolling.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's one combatant left, and he's really fucked up. That's all I'm to say. You could try it if you want.
I'll just see what I get. Where's my roll? Made it by 6.
I'm gonna say that this guy is gonna get a +4 to his roll due to certain circumstances. He makes it.
Okay.
Intelligence analysis, interrogation, intimidation.
All right. Top of the round, I think. Let's see. Oh no, we've got one guy left who is Archer 3. And he's gonna attack. Who's he going to attack?
He
I
only is well, yeah.
It's facing.
Yeah, he could turn and attack Castigon.
I think who has the worst armor?
I've got 2 leather, so
I've got light leather, so 1.
that'd
So
be you then.
Yeah.
yeah,
And Castigon doesn't have a shield,
Nope.
which he's a fencer, but the guy's not smart enough to know the difference at this point.
he is going to all out. He's gonna do 2 attacks on
Okay.
Cap. Now he's at a minus though, right? Because he's injured.
What did he take damage last turn?
I don't remember.
I think
I
he
don't
did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Miklos hit him.
Yeah, I
So-
tagged him for
Oh, okay.
6
So
points.
So he
So-
missed, right?
yeah, he missed both. He's on a -4 on both.
Okay, he misses.
Yeah.
Back up to Castigon.
Okay,
Wait, did we skip over me?
I think we did.
Yeah,
Oh, go
and
ahead and go.
Miklos.
I
And Miklos.
apologize. No, because
So
you killed the guy in front of you, right?
yeah, but then Castigon just moved and attacked.
Right.
And then so that would go to
Oh, you're
Miklos.
right. Go ahead. My
And
bad.
then and then me. So did Miklos go?
I opted to ready anyway, so it
Okay,
doesn't
so that
matter.
would be me. So well, all I'm doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, moving up.
Perfect. We're
So
at the top of the round then, and so
okay.
cast.
okay. I step here and I'll attack. I'm gonna, so it's -3 for these because I'm just going for torso. First one will be a swing torso. Missed by 2, and then it'll be a thrust torso. Made it.
And he can't defend because he all out. So
And so
4
that's
double to
thrust.
8. So that is he's got to roll for knockdown and he has to roll for unconsciousness.
Fails and saves.
All right. So he's on the ground, physically stunned with dropped his sword, but he's still conscious. Which means he's going to be alive to watch Miklos's mace come down on him.
Yep.
All right, Miklos.
Make sure I don't have bloodlust. Okay. Uh, Ugh.
Now I would say I would do an all out, but that's a
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Damn.
yeah.
Uh, if you'll let me have a mulligan.
I don't know, kind of too late, my friend.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough.
Gotta think of that before you roll. All
All
right,
right.
who's that?
My turn. I'm going to do an all out determined vitals again. So uh, vitals and determined and open my character sheet and go fling. That's a hit. To roll this by 15 points of damage, which drops him from a -3 to -18, which is a health roll to survive.
All right.
And consciousness. Well, no, because he didn't
First.
cross it.
Fails.
So he's mortally wounded. He's in the same situation as the guy who came to us with the arrow in his chest.
Yeah. So you guys have defeated these guys.
Of course.
I go back to Archer 2 and I make sure he's dead because I do have bloodlust.
Okay.
Archer 2 is the one who's actually dead. 1 and 3 are the ones that are just unconscious.
Yeah, it's just the guys that I attacked. I want to make
Yeah.
sure I can't think outside of the box.
What do you guys do now? You can coup de grace them, no problem.
Yeah, we would do that. These guys are bastards.
You can all talk amongst yourselves about their state. You notice that it wasn't normal.
Yeah, and I have a question about that. Were they berserking?
I don't think you know. Give me a what would be, how would you know knowledge of Berserk? How would we do that?
It would I think if he's someone who's been, around combatants as a matter of course, it would just be a straight IQ roll. Unless their existence is not common knowledge. That depends on the setting.
I don't think it's common knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
My actual question was, if they were, don't they have to take all out attack every turn?
You know,
Um,
I don't want to reveal too much,
Okay,
but
fair enough.
I'm not using this, in this case, I am not using the standard Berserker rules.
Okay, fair enough.
okay.
In fact, how would we do a knowledge of spells?
Thaumatology.
Yeah,
And don't you have to have at least majory 0 too?
No, Majory gives it to you. You can study the scientific study of magic without actually being able to cast magic.
Does
It's just
anyone?
that being a mage gives you a better inherent understanding of it.
yeah.
I'm going to say if you fail it, you come up with the wrong diagnosis. So there are consequences for a failed roll. Does anyone want to try it?
Not me. I mean, it's like -6 to begin with.
Do two-handed axe, mace, propaganda, thaumatology. No, it's -7
Uh-huh.
because it's very hard. And it says there is no default in a non-magical setting, or for those who have never witnessed real magic.
You guys have witnessed magic.
Yeah.
You have all witnessed magic. Okay, fair enough. But you know something was odd about them.
Yeah.
They were not behaving in a normal manner. They were not behaving like, even you had a battle with the White Dragon folks, and
Yeah.
those people were not acting like these people.
I think we should search them.
Yeah, and these guys, by the way, are more like mercenaries. They are not part of like the official dragon army. You know what I mean? They're obviously wearing white and, but they're not dressed like the dragon army was, if that makes sense.
So they have regular thrusting broadswords,
Yeah,
and they're good quality,
they're
standard?
average.
Standard quality.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna exchange my cheap ass one for one of theirs.
perfect.
I recommend the saber.
You know what we forgot to do? Totally spaced on? Add the extra guy, the NPC with you.
He's just
background
stunned
nervous.
by how good we are at
Yeah.
this stuff.
I think we're stunned by how good we are.
Hey, so I'm just gonna take some serious time and I'm gonna basically go through all their pockets. My search skill is only a 5 because it's default, but if I take my time,
Yeah,
I
the
should be
search
able to.
the search is only needed if they have things that are hidden.
Oh, okay.
It's there's no skill to take someone's purse and, upend it on the floor ground.
They have
Okay.
very little money on them. Maybe they have
Well-
the total of $10. It looks like they only have gear, survival gear, pretty minimalist stuff.
We should take their
Okay.
white tabards and just, stuff them in our bags.
You do that, you'll probably need to have them clean because they're all bloody now, but
Yeah.
are you guys going to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Might come in
Even if
basic.
there's blood on them, it should be okay to use.
Yeah.
And any of the swords that no one's going to take to use, keep them. We can sell them later. Their swords are expensive.
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah. That's the real secret of this thing, is that you make more money with loot than you do in the pay. That's why
I've got
quote-unquote
broadsword skill. I could use a
Yes, you can.
So
So
there you go.
I will take that, and I'll have to come up with something to do with that. Replace fast draw mace with fast draw sword. Would that be acceptable?
Yeah, well, that's up to Peter.
Sure. Hey guys, I think it's kind of a good stopping point at this place.
Okay.
Okay,
Because I think what's going to happen when you meet up with the other guys, you're going to get another mission. It might just be a good idea to roll into that.
Do
Can
we,
everyone
do
play
we
next
find
turn?
do we find the people that we were trying to catch up to?
What's that?
Do we
we're
find
trying to catch up to the two guys from the friends of the other guy.
You're going to catch up to him.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cool. I had a good time learning a lot more about GURPS, man. It's great playing
I
it.
enjoyed it too. I played GURPS on Roll20 Tuesday night, and the systems are significantly different, and it just takes time to adapt. You
yeah.
know.
yeah.
I'm going to start as I get more sophisticated. I'll create NPCs where I can actually
Sure.
roll the NPC sheets and I'll do stuff like that. I'll try to detail stuff out and learn this tool better. But it's been fun. The tool is amazing. It can do so much if I only understood how to use it, you know?
Right.
So that's going to be my next goal is reading up how to use this tool.
I
Very
gotta
cool.
I gotta figure out. The one thing about GCA is when you go from um two screens to one screen, a lot of times if you've had stuff open on the second screen, you try to open the page again, it
Oh, right.
opens off screen.
Can everyone play on the 8th?
As far as I know.
Yeah, I'm good.
Calendar.
All right,
So just
awesome, guys.
maximize and bring it back.
On the 8th.
So do we
Were
get the
these
standard
thrusting
3?
broadswords or regular?
Thrusting.
Yeah, thrusting. Yeah. The
Yeah, yes, I
non-thrusting
can
Maximum,
find
yeah,
is a
three more
enigma.
points.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
I'll
guys.
see you guys on the 8th.
And